Hey guys, it's Late Night Nick here, and I'm going to be showing you how to pick a lock and test out your new lock picking set. So your lock picking set should come with one of these, and essentially this will help you see the inner workings of the lock. So you see that you got a spring here. This helps the padlock pop out when it is unlocked, and you'll see all these little springs are here. And what does this all mean? So essentially what it means is inside this, just focus in a bit, inside this lock here, you're going to have a spring and little pins in here. They're made out of metal. In this lock it looks like brass or copper. Each of those little pins are actually not one solid unit, but two smaller units. It's kind of working like this, right? And then in the middle you've got the shear line. The shear line is essentially the sweet spot of the lock. Many games refer to it, video games refer to it as a sweet spot. So your job is to, with a lock pick, is to get all those pins to line up into the sweet spot. So if you're kind of looking like that, all that and either side is a pin, you want that to be in the middle so it can turn. If you ran this one all the way up, like that, it's not going to turn, it's just going to stay straight, it's going to jam across each other like that. It's not going to turn, okay? So I'm going to show you how to pick the lock, then I'm going to show you what happens if you try to just ram it up with no skill, and then I'm going to show you on non-see-through lock, which is about $6. Very similar keys, very similar quality, I imagine, because the whole lock pick set was $20. So I think that this key for $6 is as good as this one here. So yeah, from trial and error, I've just figured out of my lock pick set that the best one for this lock is the Fat Boy on this side. I'm going to come in and I'm just going to turn them just a little bit. And then I want to reach right to the end of this. Okay. So all I've done there is I've just made sure that they all line up in a straight line. And the beauty of this lock is you'll see that when you put the key in, about three of the pins don't actually move. So you take that out, and those three pins are in essentially the same spot. So all you're trying to move is uno, dos, and tre. So I'm just going to show you one more time. You can get that last one. Okay, easy peasy. Now I'm going to show you what happens is you don't pay attention and you just try and jam it. I've cracked this lock so many times it's probably worn out, it might even work. Yep, worked anyway. But when I first got this lock, you couldn't do that. Let's try one more time, see if I can just prove my point. Yeah, there we go. So see, I've activated all the pins. So focus in there. I've activated all the pins, but she's not turning. I can't even force it open. So, I haven't broken that lock now. No, okay. Now I'm going to show you this translates onto a lock of a similar quality. I'm nowhere near the skill level needed to crack sort of like anything over $40. I've tried, but let's have a look at this. Okay, so we want to reach all the way to the back of the lock, and then it comes open. And again, you're just trying to feel for when you can feel the torque tool turning, you know you're in the right spot. But what I like to do is just to make sure that I'm applying pressure before I start picking. So you'll see with this finger, I'm already applying pressure with these two fingers. Not a lot of pressure, you don't want to jam it. You don't want to force it open. You're not trying to jam a screwdriver in there. You're trying to do something with precision. There are tools a lot easier. I think they're called a padlock shiv or a shim. And you just ram it down the side, it pops open with these cheaper locks. But if you do want to learn how to lockpick, you know, there's no point in taking any shortcuts because you're just going to shortcut yourself from learning. See, you've chosen death. There we go. I wasn't getting in those last 2 times all the way to the back. So, yeah, hopefully this has been some help. So essentially all you need to know is that if you start applying pressure before you start single picking the pins, is that as you get pins into the right spot, they should sort of jam there because it wants to sit in that shear line. That's what it's designed to do. But unless you ease pressure, it's not going to fall back out. So yeah, anyway, hope this video has been any help. Please like and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so.